Welcome back. We continue to join you live outside of the Tropicana. We are currently witnessing history. We're about a half an hour away from this iconic casino hotel closing its doors. Quite a crowd standing outside so they can witness this end of an era for the property on the South Strip. And I talked exclusively with the vice president and general manager of the property about what kept those guests coming back for decades.
The Tropicana has been, kind of a standard through and through.
If anyone knows the ins and outs of the Tropicana Las Vegas, it's Arik Knowles, who's been vice president and general manager of the property for 14 years through 4 ownership changes.
You see a lot of old and a lot of bit new through the property today. So the Tropicana has grown with Vegas, just not at the same rate as some of the new properties.
But a lot of people come back for that reason, to have that old Vegas feel. Is that intentional?
100%, 100%. We often joke that we are the boutique hotel on the Strip. We have 1,467 rooms, so people laugh at the fact I say boutique, but it's true. When you compare us to 3,000, 4,000 room properties, a lot of people, a lot of our return guests talk about the community feeling, seeing the same doorman when they come in every time, the same front desk agent, the same servers, and having a more intimate feeling than some of our bigger properties on the Strip.
This stained glass ceiling is an iconic part of the casino that has stood the test of time.
It was built in 1979 for $1 million.
As beautiful as it may be, the artwork once served a dual purpose, giving surveillance teams an eye in the sky.
You see that there's reflective windows. That's where the surveillance crew used to sit down with binoculars and actually look down on the games before cameras were really a big part of the surveillance.
Knowles says the plan is to preserve the glass.
We are working through what that means. There are scans happening on the structure itself. Some more to come on that. But we will preserve the stained glass.
And the pool area, another local favorite, has seen its last season.
Almost everybody that I talk to when I say I work at the Tropicana talk about breaking into the pool when they were young, or their experience at the swim of blackjack. And to this day, our customers, that's one of the main reasons they come, is to get that lush pool feeling that we have out there.
Ultimately, though, it's not the infrastructure that leaves a lasting impression on Knowles. It's the people.
The things that's the saddest for me about the property is not the physical parts of it, but actually the heart and soul and the culture that's going to be gone when we close the doors.